I'm a streamer.
I'm a streamer.
A streamer.
英語あんま話せないんで、日本語で話していいですか?
I see.
So I pretend to be
a girl, so I sometimes like catfish people. And yeah, that's true.
Now you know what an RPG is, right?
Rated parental guidance. Why do I know you?
You do know me.
I do know you. I just, honestly, I am...
Hold on to the end of the episode.
Alright guys, welcome to Creator Chats here in Gank Studios, the channel of Gank now. So we have a special episode today. We are actually surrounded by amazing content creators and all of them are streamers. We have a special guest who's gonna have to kind of guess who the fake streamer is. Let's welcome our special guest, yeah? Come on over, Nell.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hi.
So Nell is someone I worked with in hosting and birthday parties and stuff like that. Before we get started, of course, before we get to know them, we want to get to know you. We want to get to know this guy.
Nobody, no.
All right. So why don't you talk a little bit about yourself, what you do?
Well, my name is Nelsito Gomez. I primarily am in the theater. I started out as an actor back in 2007. Reveal age, and since then I've been this is what I do. I now direct and write, so my life is primarily in and around the theater, which has nothing really to do with streaming, which I think makes me the most qualified person for this job today.
This guy, he doesn't know anything about streaming.
I don't.
He doesn't. We've been throwing words at him a while ago, and we were just happy that you didn't know any of them.
Yeah, it's part of my credentials. I know nothing about streaming.
Are you looking forward to?
I am actually. I don't know if I'm looking forward to finding out who's the not streamer or learning about streaming in general. But either or, I think it'll be a very fruitful afternoon for me.
Yeah, and we want people to learn what it's like to be a streamer and how to grow in that industry as well. So
absolutely.
Yeah, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so I think that's it, and hope you guys enjoy. Take it away, man.
All right, where shall I stay? Okay.
And choose your target.
All right, so yeah, my name is Pica. I do things.
You do things?
Yeah,
What kind of things?
a lot of things.
Interesting.
Yeah,
One of them, I suppose, is streaming, I assume.
maybe. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, my name is Pica. It's short for a long name. We'll get to that later on, but yes.
I'm Nami. I'm a streamer. I've been streaming since pandemic, I guess.
It's the highs. It's like, I'm a streamer. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm 17 years old since 10 years.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Lala. I am a cosplayer and a streamer. So I started streaming last pandemic.
Sorry, last pandemic. Last pandemic as opposed to the other pandemic. No, I'm kidding.
My name is Renmar, also a streamer, but I think out of everyone here, I might be the most recent one. I only started January, like consistently, but
Of this year.
of this year. But that's amongst other things in the game that I'm involved with.
Oh no! Let me regale you. My name is Kira Cat, your favorite fifth dimensional magical girl, part of the idol group called Station Kakame Event, host cosplayer, and Sparkly Cat!
I didn't really understand a lot of what she said. I heard fifth dimension and my head just kind of like stopped working.
name is Gangstax, streamer.
I see. And that is that toothless on around your neck? It's toothless, right? I don't know. What is it? It's just a black cat neck pillow.
Mouthless.
So far, so good. I know nothing. I cannot guess who is and who isn't. I am not okay. They're just going to give me a hard time today. So let's just start it off just to kind of get an idea of what streaming is. And believe me, this is as educational for me as it is also trying to figure out who the mole is. But in your own way, how do you define what a streamer is? And let's start with Kira.
Gosh, well, streaming is such an interesting sort of amalgamation of different hobbies. Like, you know, you can talk, you can sing, you can dance, you can crush watermelons with your thighs in front of everybody. So it's mostly a hobby that you do for fun, where you come together as a community, you share your likes and interests with each other, and it's actually really wholesome. Scuff aside.
You know what scuff is, right?
I don't.
Can you define scuff?
Scuff is defined as when things go wrong on stream every time, all the time, every time. Scuff!
You're confusing the guy, bro.
No, I mean it's okay. So I'll just leave. So I'm just gonna leave it at the idea that it might be the inappropriate things.
It's more of like when, it's like Murphy's Law for streaming, when things that are
Go wrong
supposed to-
will
yeah,
go wrong.
Exactly.
Mishaps happening in the I see.
Happenings.
Nami.
Okay. For streaming, it connects you to your fans. And, 英語あんま話せないんで、日本語で話していいですか?
Oh,
I see. Well, that was not made to my awareness that there would be a language barrier.
Half Japanese.
Half Japanese, and you really more comfortable speaking in Japanese.
今だと日本語で話した方が
Why do I feel like this is on purpose? Just to kind of screw with me. I have a feeling. Okay.
It was so hard kasi puro English na bumabato din yung utak ko. It's either Tagalog or Japanese. Ang hirap na kasi makipag-English yan.
So, define streaming.
Streaming is sitting in front of a camera, talking to people, majority of them you've never met, yet using it to build the connection that despite all the distance, despite being strangers, everyone just feels familiar. And you put yourself in a very vulnerable position because you're opening yourself up to the world. Yeah.
Basically, yourself in front of camera, yes? Look at the chat. Like radio host. You just talk and then they will talk back. Depending on what you do, you just share it to everyone. Yeah? It's kind of awkward at first, because no one's talking back at you. You gotta be like Delulu. If you know that word, then being a Delulu, you just talk to yourself like this, like I'm schizophrenic and stuff. So yes.
Streaming is a hobby where you can show your hobby to other people, and especially if you like playing games, you can also meet different people who is also into this type of genre.
And last but not least.
but yeah, to me, streaming is getting connected with people that you've never met, as you mentioned, right? Trying to relate to their problems, no matter how deep they are or how awful they are. And sometimes they take you to places that you don't want to be in, those ingrates.
That got dark all of a sudden. It's okay.
But it's fun.
Let it out. So far so good. I have no clue. But let's talk more specifically about what you stream. So what are your individual styles of streaming or what you show? I would like to start with Nami again, even if I might not understand what she's gonna say.
No, I'll try. I'm streaming Call of Duty Mobile. I actually stream other stuff too. And sometimes I just talk with my fans.
Okay.
So I like making silly voices on stream. One of the favorite things that people I like to redeem from me are like voice lines that are popular with memes. Like one of the really popular ones is like, it's not always about the ooh-woo. Sometimes it's about the ara-ara.
So sometimes when people stream, they kind of talk like this, you know?
And that is called?
It's kind of like the ooh-woo girl speak, because like sometimes when you're playing games, like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I can't carry you.
You like doing different kind of animated voices and the whole shiny glittery cat persona. What is that all about?
Oh, so like this is kind of my concept where it's like I'm playing a fifth dimensional magical cat girl who travels between dimensions. So it's like every single streamer has their own dimension and I visit them.
Getting into the sci-fi multiverse type thing.
Exactly! It's like the Kira Kira Cat multiverse. There's the cosplaying and the other things. Because my name is Cat and I love cats and ironically, meow.
It's so sad that I have to follow that because I'm pretty boring compared to her. I mostly stream a game called Mobile Legends Bang Bang, playing it, but my content is more onto the analytical side because I'm also a coach for professional teams.
Oh, wow.
Well, one specifically, but due to contract stuff, I cannot disclose which one.
Okay, so you basically break down the game.
Yeah, break down the game. Actually, I started streaming because people were telling me, oh, we want to hear more of your analysis.
I'm so far removed, obviously, from the gaming world, but I know it is quite intense, like an Olympic level type intense.
Kind of blur the lines between fact and fiction, what was true and what wasn't. So that's why I added that little bit that I was a coach for a team.
I'm gonna say my Russian friend, but I feel like the accent's gonna change all of a sudden. So what do you stream specifically?
I mix like FPS games, you know? FPS meaning first person shooter, meaning the camera is on the head. So you only see the hands when you play the game.
I see. So it's like Counter-Strike.
Yes, correct. I play Apex Legends, but sometimes I just do karaoke stream.
You sing.
Kinda.
Would you like to?
What is? One hand, give me, one time, I'm blood clot.
It's like a Jamaican kind of thing, but yeah.
First-person shooter games, and you sing karaoke from time to time.
Yeah, or sometimes I just mix the two.
Yeah, I like it too. Voice like yeah.
So I'm also confusing with some quips, throwing him random voices that make him off guard. Like, what are we talking about? Maybe he can have like memory lapses.
Yeah, I did say I do things.
And this is the part where I ask what more specific.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna deny people that anymore. So much like Reptar there or Renmar, I'm also a coach.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, for esports, basically Tekken. So I coach Tekken, and I was a professional player as well, professional coach. I've been streaming a while, and I also on my stream obviously I play the game. But I also teach people about life, right? I'm also a life coach in that sense. So I actually tell them to channel their inner peace, right? Because some games can be stressful. And last but not least, I teach them to value life. You know, again, that's pretty much it. It also kind of tells people how old I am.
Because you play Tekken, or you tell them to value life?
Both, I guess. But yeah, valuing life. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, the balance of esports and life. Some people tend to forget that. Some people go full esports, right? They forget. They completely trample, being out there. I always tell them to grass some touch.
Grass some touch.
Do you know what the term means, touching grass?
Touching grass, living life, and smelling smell the flowers. No.
Yeah. Very good now. Very good.
We're proud of you.
You guys are just okay.
He'll be a perfect audience for my stream.
Okay. Okay. And of course, you. What is your?
I do stream variety of games, but it's mostly AAA games like RPGs.
Triple A. What constitutes a AAA game?
It's like a battery, AAA, AA.
They're expensive.
Oh, yeah. I've just seen gestures of money in the air.
Yeah, but it's mostly RPGs. Like I like exploring the world of the game, like learning about their lores, the stories.
Okay. And that's what you stream.
Yeah.
Now you know what an RPG is, right?
Rated. Rated parental guidance.
This program is rated PG.
What is RPG?
All right. So RPG means role-playing game.
Oh.
So that's where you put yourself in the shoes of a character. You make your own
see. And then you go on a journey.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Okay. So this is a general question for everybody. What made you want to be a streamer?
People keep telling me to share what I do, because I started just doing pranks on people in, if you know, Discord. So I pretend to be
a girl, so I sometimes catfish people. And yeah, that's true. And people keep telling me to use it for evil, like procure some Discord nitro, or be an AI for someone like, hi, would you like to stream for 1 hour or something like that?
So yeah, anyways, yeah. So I told myself yes, I think even if it is only text, comments or something, it made me want to share it
with everyone.
So it's about making people laugh, making people happy.
I think I got into streaming because my partner, who is in the esports industry, so that's where I learned that there is a streaming thing. So yeah, it was actually a pandemic. I quit my job to focus on my master's degree.
Sorry, you're taking a master's in
business ad. NBA.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I study every weekend, so I got really bored. My partner was doing streaming, so and I'm also into playing games. He was the one who taught me that why not just go into streaming? Because yeah, you're bored, you don't have anything to do while focusing on your studying. So that's yeah.
Aside from streaming, what are your other jobs? I don't know what that gesture was. Were you skewering a kebab? Hopefully that's it.
Yes, I'm currently a developer because I graduated computer science. All around.
All around
computer
development.
science is like a big field, so you never know where to go. But I do shoutcasting as well.
What is that? Shoutcasting?
You watch a basketball game and there was like, oh, nandito na po, depending on the crowd. So if it's on just on the street.
Is there a specific sport?
Yeah, basketball, volleyball. But I look at the audience. So if it's kind of just low-key, barangay, informal, Tagalog, napakalupit naman po, Tromes! Or if it's like a collegiate, where I started shoutcasting because the guy stopped shoutcasting on the game, went to the bathroom, and I was really disturbed. Like, why is it so quiet? I grabbed the mic and then just blurt out like an announcer voice.
Come in here, Cholo Tolentino with a 3. Oh my goodness, LeBron James.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Your other jobs aside from streaming.
If you experience when you were young, there's a lot of Tagalog dubs, right? Morning shows. Yeah, that's what I always wanted to do. If you know Doraemon.
Of course.
Sabi na nga, nagtatagalog ka kasi, kaya alam ko yun. Maraming salamat. Iba naman, kanina pa ako.
I also like to do, outside of streaming, apart from doing art and graphic design, I'm actually a game design artist. I've been in game development and creative stuff like marketing and advertising for like 10 years. And then I also have many loves like cosplaying, and that kind of shifted into event hosting and doing parties and conventions. And I also ended up doing voice acting.
So are we also going to reveal the fact that this is not the first time we're seeing it?
No, this is not the first time.
Actually, I do know her outside of the room. So when I saw you here today, that was really, really funny.
He's been my teacher. He was like, I knew you were a streamer, but I don't think he knew anything about VTubing or like that aspect of the culture and the community. I'm just basically like, girl that shows up during musical theater, very sparkly, must be her thing. It's really cute.
Oh, it's mostly the shoutcasting also, and the coaching.
And the coach?
Yeah, for being an analyst for a team. So it can be a difficult life balance, but yeah, you find ways.
I can imagine. I don't know. You?
I analyze data, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So yeah, I'm basically a statistician.
Wow! Damn. It just blows my mind. You?
I'm an influencer.
Are you guys still called influencers? Didn't the name change?
Content creator?
Content creator, key opinion leader.
KOL, yeah.
KOL. Hey, I know that. I know that. Hey, come on.
And I also do commercial model.
I see. Apart from the streaming, since I'm also a commentator, I can call it that. I'm also a host, and I'm actually a writer. So yeah, I do a lot of writing online, whether it's electronic books, newsletters, articles. So everything under the sun when it comes to literature, that's me, because that's also my course in college as a journalism major. Apart from that, I also do a little bit of voice acting on the side. So yeah, I never kid when I say I do things. And gym training.
You know, it's kind of weird. I feel like I've met you before. I just can't remember.
That's because I know you. That's the camera? I know him.
Why do I know you?
You do know.
I do know you. I just honestly I am.
Hold on to the end of the episode.
Okay, so even I won't know until the end.
That didn't come from me, right? That did not come from me.
Bro, don't you feel bad that you weren't important enough for him to embed you in?
Not my words. Not my words.
It's okay. That was about 10 years and one super soldier serum ago. Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting because it's in my notes, but the question is, what is your favorite peripheral? before you tell me what that is, please explain to me what the hell peripheral means. Because I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know peripheral vision, but it's explicit here. Favorite, peripheral. Please explain to me.
Oh, you mean like, as in yung gamit sa streaming? Ah, okay.
So, I mean, first of all, who came up with this word?
Dude, that's the word they use for streaming gear. Like mice and keyboards and webcams. They're
so my peripheral?
Yeah.
Why can't you just say gear? Why are you guys making it so hard?
So my favorite probably would be my webcam. I know I'm not supposed to mention brands, but it's just really my webcam because I feel that that's the most important aspect for you to connect to your audience because they know how you look like.
Me too. Same as him. I love webcams.
Control C, Control V.
Monitor?
It would be my camera too, because I really saved up for that and it costs a lot.
I know most VTubers would say, wow, I love my phone, but I actually dislike my phone. I ride or die by my laptop. I stream on a laptop, so I take it anywhere with me.
Microphone. Microphone though, that's the most important thing for me. Because weirdly enough, whenever like people pass by my stream, they always request like their favorites. Can redeem any voice that is listed in my stream.
All right, so we have come to the segment where you're gonna be picking your top 3 who you think could be the imposter. But before that, I wanna ask you, among all of them, if you were to watch a stream, you don't watch streams, if you were gonna watch a stream for the first time, who would it be?
That's so hard. I would actually watch all of their streams. All of their streams sound very, very, very interesting. I can't look at them and choose one. I feel so bad. I would make a big effort to watch all of them. And I probably will after this, just to kind of get to know them a little bit better. Because they're very nice people. And I very much respect what you guys do.
That was a really good answer, actually.
It's a Miss Universe kind of answer.
Miss Universe, safe, but a really good answer. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right,
It's awful, but okay. Go ahead.
Let's go. Top 3.
I cannot say specifically why I'm choosing these names other than maybe they can do other things and those things can be in and around streaming, but not necessarily streamers. So the names that I chose are Gank, Renmar, and Lala.
Please step forward. Ooh. So, please center yourselves. So, these are our top 3 possible imposters. You have one last question in order to dox who is not the streamer among them. You know what dox is, right?
No, I don't. Are those quack?
Dox is DOXX, right? Dox means kind of like revealing. Like if you were a VTuber and they don't want to reveal who they are.
Okay.
When you dox someone, it's like, oh, this VTuber is this person. And that's kind of like a no-no. Or revealing someone's address.
I see. Okay. Dox. Okay.
So go dox.
You just said it's a no-no.
One last question.
One last question. You all have a minute each to describe yourselves as streamers. 1 minute each, go.
Hi, I'm Lala Leska. I am a cosplayer, a gamer, and a streamer. So I do cosplay, makeup content, and playing games with you guys.
My name is Renmar, also known as Reptar. Acknowledge your tribal beef. I am an MPL Philippines shoutcaster, been here for a long ass time, but I also just recently got into streaming with your encouragement, showing you how to coach, showing you how to analyze the game and all that. So thank you for inspiring me to get into streaming, something I've stopped myself from doing for a long time because I thought I'm already a shoutcaster. I don't need another job or another thing where I'm in front of a camera, but I realized I love being in front of the camera. So thank you.
What's up mga brethren, nandito po tayo ngayon, maglalaban na po. Blue team versus red team. Ano masasabi mo dito, Elise?
Grabe naman guys, so sinistream natin to for a reason para malaman natin kung paano sila maglalaban. Di ba, Lolo?
Grabe naman yun! Hindi ko alam kung sino mananalo, pero mga kaibigan, iboto nyo na dito sa chat kung sino ang iyong pambato!
What the hell? What is happening, please? I don't want you all to fight, please!
Ay, nako, Rajesh. Ewan kasi yun, dami mong sinasabi.
Hoy, guys! Wag na! Tama na! Anyways, guys, huwag niyo silang pansinin. We'll be right back. 5 minutes break, and we'll see you in the next
game. Let's go.
This is very, 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 very hard. But it's not really a good prize. I'm calling you a fake, essentially. I mean, it's not really like something to be proud of. I'm gonna say... I have no clue. I'm gonna say Lala.
Lala is the fake.
Yes.
All right. I guess we reveal who the real fake is, right?
Who is the real fake?
The real fake.
Please step forward.
Please step forward, real fake. Renmar, the real fake is Renmar.
I'm not a streamer.
He's an amazing shoutcaster, but he hasn't gotten into streaming just yet. Yeah. So thank you so much. And how do you feel about getting it wrong, man?
Not good. Well, no, I like to say, down the wire, it was between the two of you.
I really anticipated it. I think it's because my silence. Yeah, my silence is enough to give him doubts that I am a faker.
From what I know of streaming, there is a certain personality, a certain kind of energy. So there is a certain energy that needs to be projected. So I thought, okay, maybe there has to be a heightened personality. And as I failed to do, when I chose Lala, Lala has a very soft-spoken demeanor. You know, because of my general lack of knowledge in streaming, I didn't realize that you can also do that as a streamer. You don't always have to be at top energy all the time. You sound like you're really good at other things. So I thought, but streaming is just only like one aspect, and that's something that doesn't have to be something that you do. So I thought that, but I should have followed my gut and picked Renmar. It's all right, but you guys are very, very convincing. So yeah, and I don't know about him. He exists in another planet.
You mean
so.
You don't know about them because he's multiple people?
He's multiple people. Yeah, yes.
And of course, we would like to call Pica back to the stage.
Yeah, we're gonna call Pica back. It's time to reveal your origin story.
Our origin story, Pica.
You are the father.
What?
Me and Nell, we used to be at a network before. We used to be in the same industry.
Oh my God.
The reason I know these things is because we used to dance together.
Kaldag!
Yes, and we used to perform a lot. But back in the day, of course.
Is this well, Star Magic Days?
Yes,
like
it is.
eons ago? Oh my
Yes,
God.
it is. A decade ago, more
than a decade ago. Oh my God. So we were both in that workshop together?
Yes, we were.
With Ryan Carlos?
Yes.
Yeah. Whoa. That's too much of a... Yes. Pica and I go way back. Seeing him after so many years. It was more than a decade, actually. So that was wild.
Who was Pica to the past of Nell? Those were genuine reactions, folks, and everyone was just like, they know each other? Oh my God, how do they know each other?
Pica's revelation that he's the old friend of Nell, right?
Like, abangan sa susunod na kabanata. Like, that sort of level of like, what is this? There's a plot twist? Excuse me?
Decade long, you know. That's how big of a gap since we last talked. And seeing that he did not know that I know was a huge advantage for me. So I really found that to be amusing. Like the moment that I told him, yeah, I know you. You know, when I said that, I'm really sure it got into his head.
I would want to go back where he calculated his encounter with Pica. That's like a meme factor template right there. So if there is someone who could get like a GIF of that, like, and add some 50 opacity calculus formulas on his face, that would be awesome.
I did say 10 years and one super soldier serum ago, which I understand why you won't recognize how I look now. So.
You said you're both dancers? Can you see a sample?
Before. Before.
I remember you were always into martial arts. I remember now. Oh, wow. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, our program brings people together, you know, childhood friends and stuff like that. Well, childhood, I don't know. Teenhood friends.
So close. I was so freaking close.
One arm away.
Damn.
We want to say thank you to all of the content creators who are a part of this. And we actually have a special gift for all of you guys. Something you guys can use for your streams, maybe your future stream if you decide to. We are going to be giving I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but Paddy's gift. So Paddy is our little mascot in Gank. He's a red panda. LED smart bulbs. So these are like RGB, so you can light up your room the way you want in your streams. Yeah. Yo, I use these in my own streams as well, so they're really useful. I can turn my room blue or red or whatever. But of course, we're gonna end this with a little bit of a lesson, yeah? So you're a theater actor, and the skill set you need for that is confidence. You need to be good at speaking and, you know, being ready in front of the camera or even on stage. And it's cool because you learn that it's not just that. You don't just have to be on TV. You don't have to be a theater actor.
Absolutely.
With these skill sets, there's so much opportunity out there, especially in this industry that's budding and growing and is honestly like flourishing right now, right? You can be a streamer, you can be a cosplayer, you can be a shoutcaster, and yeah, it opens up so much doors, so much opportunities for anyone out there with that skill set, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a little thing.
I did learn a lot.
A little more about, you know, this new industry that we have.
Absolutely.
Are you ever interested in trying streaming yourself?
No, because the people around me are very good at it, so I cannot excel to their capabilities.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope everyone who was watching our program learned a little something about streaming and, you know, the industry. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.